This month, we finally got to see if AOC was a real game or was it a scam all along. So what did we find out? Well, we found out that AOC still has a lot of work. There's a lot of problems still. I think Ashes of Creation suffers from a lot of lighting issues. And they really need to, I think that's one of the worst parts of the game right now still. They haven't been able to fix their lighting problem. Can't even see what's in there. Right? You can't even see, like that's pure darkness. And then the tree on the right here is like a flashbang. Look at that. What is that lighting, brother? Ah! Playing AoE, be like, throwing flashbang, throwing flashbang. Chicken got the moves. And then watch it, it goes into the ground. But we did learn what the tutorial area will look like and what you'll be doing at the start of the game. You start out by coming through the portal after you create your character. You are then introduced to all the vendors. You're able to pick up every weapon at the starting location. Gets the longbow, the rusty scepter, the sword. These are the weapons that will have skill trees in the game. Will be the mace, the short bow, long bow, one-handed sword, two-handed sword, the wand, and a book. Surprisingly, no dual wield, since we saw the dual wield really early. After you're done grabbing all 6 weapons, you can choose to go outside. You see how you can't see anything when you walk out the door, and then flashbang, you can now see everything. What? That is so weird to me. What is that? What is causing that? Or if you're afraid of the light, you can go backwards and go around and go up a jumping puzzle. Now, I don't know if this classifies as a jumping puzzle. I'll let you decide that for yourself, but Steven says it is a jumping puzzle. And then here's the jumping puzzle. That's one jump. I thought jumping puzzle means more than one jump, but I guess I was wrong, and I learned that today. It only means to have one jump. And then everyone somehow failed the jump. Like, I don't understand how they failed. It looks like they should make it though, no? Because Steven hits the exact same point they do. What? I just don't think they spam space fast enough. Ooh, brother. Ooh, what is that? What the fuck is that? Good, in my opinion. You got the wall, people shooting down. You can see off yonder, the gate to the right there. I think that all looks cool. I don't know if you can explore there, but I think it's a nice shot. Floating islands that you can probably never get to. After you are done admiring the view, you then go back outside and proceed to kill some sticky goblins and make your way down to a vendor that gives you a map. As you can see here, he just swapped his weapons from the bow to the one-handed sword. So we can confirm that there is weapon swaps in the game, and it starts at level 1. I think that's pretty awesome. Here is the wand effect if you wanted to see it again. I think it looks the best out of all the weapons so far. What the hell? Is that the server lag? Definitely some bugs still. You know, it's a work in progress, as they always say. At last I can say I touched grass. Steven explains in detail what these maps can do. It might make you do multiple points. You might need something in your inventory to also complete said treasure map. And you also can be on a timer depending on the rarity of the treasure map. When you finally complete the treasure map, they said when you open the treasure box, they want it to work kind of like a loot box where you spin the wheel and the rarity is just based on pure luck. We finally got to see all the skills for all the classes that are going to be in Alpha 2. We haven't seen like the tank or the cleric skills in a very long time. So this was very nice to see. You can pause the video here if you want to look at any character's class that you're going to be playing. I recommend doing it. There's a lot of information here, so I was very happy to see this. View of this. Oh my god, it's so sexy. And we also got to see the Alpha 2 map. As you can see, we have 5 nodes: Miraleth, Winstead, Halcyon, Joe, and New Ayla. We also got to see some points of interest here, such as the Oakbane Keep, where we've already seen, the Highwayman Hills, we've also seen that, and the Tower of Carthen, we've seen that one as well. The Citadel of the Steel Bloom, we also got to see that one as well. I don't know about the other couple of points of interest, if we've seen those, but I think it's pretty cool now that we're able to drop down on the map where we've seen. We also can see the events and the dungeons. There's a dungeon, one dungeon, so I don't know why it's plural. It should be one dungeon, not dungeons. But as you can see here, the lawless zones will be the tropics and the Sand Squall Desert. Their plans for these areas are simply highly important resources in the tropics and in the desert, since there are going to be lawless zones, which means you can always be PvPing in said zones. And then as they plan to expand the alpha and introduce more content, the desert and the tropic will become not lawless zones. And then like the areas that are the new areas will then become the new lawless zones. And they'll put the highly contested resources in those zones instead. And they said they're going to do this until Alpha 2 is pretty much completed. After that, we are then brought to Lionhold, the tutorial starting town for the Alpha 2. In this town, we learn about some of the professions that we will be seeing, such as storage, masonry. We also got to see the commission board again as well. NPCs glitching out, floating buildings. But you know, it's a work in progress, so what can you do? The NPCs were also confirmed in this live stream to have AI voiceovers. So they're using the people at their company to make AI voiceovers, which I think is good because then they can put that money into making the game better and more content in general. The only problem I have with the AI voiced over right now is the fact that you can't seem to turn it off and they just keep yapping even though like you're trying to run away. They don't stop talking. So that can be sometimes annoying, but it does give life to the world, which I think is a good feeling for a lot of people. We also found out that they're spot testing over 9,000 players today as well. So you can turn glint into gold. I don't know if we knew that, but I found that out today. And let me know what you guys think about this portal. Do you think it could be done better? I personally think it looks too clean for a portal. It needs to have a bit more of an art style. Yeah, when you enter combat, your map goes red. Why? They also just confirmed that throughout the phases, we'll be getting smaller updates towards the one big update. So we'll be getting little intermittent updates, like probably just small patches like they do in other MMOs. When the phase hits, they'll introduce all the big stuff at once. So that's interesting. And grouping in the game seems to generally be over OP. I don't think you take reduced XP for being in a group, so you probably want to group as fast as you can at the start of the game to power level as quickly as possible. You are able to kill guards in places, but you're not able to kill the important NPCs such as quest givers. Oh, it's just water. Oh shit, it's just water. Oh, they're by the desert, brother. All right, character models need to work. We know.
A shard of
not looting.
A shard of glass. That's awesome. There's some more over here.
He's so happy he found a shard of glass. Overall, I think they did a good job showcasing everything. The problems that have existed over the course of like the last year still exist. So that is a bit worrying to me, such as like the lighting, the character models. Skills still haven't been really fleshed out. There also feels to be a lack of content for how long they've been in development as well. But I think their core ideas and their core philosophy, they've always stuck to these things. So that's always allowed me to continue having faith in this game, even though sometimes they are a little sussy. All right, we got 30 seconds to burn. Look, there's 2 lions there. I bet you didn't notice that before. Wow, and look at that glare. Amazing. Even in the trailer, the sun, it's burning my retinas. Guy's got a mustache. He looks pretty cool. Oh, there's the citadel of the steel bloom. We've seen that before, and you can't even see that tree because of that glare. Oh my god, it's beautiful. What is even happening? Spell effect's not too bad, I guess. I kind of like that. Oh wow, look at them going in. Oh, we've hit our 30 seconds. Thank you, boys. Have a good day.